guys, this is Mercy Banisher, and today I have a new video for you. This will be a guide consisted of 3 episodes for the 3 acts of Path of Exile 2. We will talk about what quests you need to do, which bosses you need to kill, which ones you can ignore, just to streamline and make your leveling experience as fast as possible. We will talk about some precursors you can follow for these random generated maps, because some have it and some don't. So I'll just try to make your leveling experience as fast as possible. After killing the tutorial boss, just grab your support gems, your skill gems, your items, everything you need, because basically you will not be collecting stuff from the ground in the first act or the second act, to be honest. So you don't make a lot of trips back to the base. Do not make a lot of stops. So on entering Clearfell, you follow the burrowing tracks, find the waypoint, and usually Grillwood is just to the east of it. We do not need to kill Devourer. He drops nothing, only a skill gem. We absolutely do not need. You need to find Bera, the Rotten Pack, for the 10% cold res. She drops on death. And once you find this tagged wood and you hear the chanting, that means you found Bera, our target. Bera has easy mechanics. Just find a safe spot when she surrounds herself with little ice spikes and dodge the on-ground telegraphed AoE attacks. That's pretty much it. For the rest of her attacks, you can just keep circling her. She's an easy fight, to be honest. And for the gear, I'm using a Gold Rim helmet for resistances, a Fox Shade body and Wanderlust boots for movement speed, and a Life Sprig wand for the +3 skills early on. This costs around 10 exalts total and can carry you all the way to Cruel difficulty. And we need to find the entrance to Grillwood. In Grillwood you only need to find points of interest. You do not need to kill the Brambleghast. He drops nothing, only a skill gem. You do not need to kill the witch. She drops 2 flasks and it takes so much time. So you need to find the Grim Tangle, which is usually somewhere in the center of the map, and you need to find the waypoint with the hanging hooded one. If you needed a reminder to what quests to do and what to ignore, open the map with the Yuki. Quests tied to character stab progression is marked with the plus sign. Others just have pointless rewards like items and skill gems, so you can just ignore them just for the time factor. And you need to find Red Veil, but it's usually around the waypoint. Red Veil area is pretty straightforward. Find 3 rusted obelisks, activate them, do the event, kill the boss, and get the drops. That's it. The Rust King is also pretty easy, but he can one-shot you. If he spawned these shards in a straight line above him, he will drop them in a horizontal straight line. If he spawned them in a star shape around himself, just stand in between them as they shoot in their direction outside. When he shouts for the clan and shoots lightning in a circle, he will summon trash mobs. And finally his one-shot capability, when he sprays his shards in a coin in front of him. Now we got the 3 quest items from Red Veil. We gotta do this fast. Talk to Renly, get the spikes, go to Grillwood, activate the spikes. Speak to Una, back to Clearfell, speak with Una again, and travel to Grim Tangle. Bara beam, bara boom. We only need 2 things in Grim Tangle, and we already did one. Hear Una's song. Second thing is finding the exit. No need to kill the druid. Pointless drop. Just keep pushing every nook in this map till you find these coffins. That means we are on our way to the Cemetery of Eternals. And boy, are we in for a ride. Here we are about to fight 3 bosses: Draven, Assinia, then Laklan. But first we need to find the entrance to Assinia and Draven. Draven's fight site is a bit tricky to find, but you gotta keep collecting info till you can draw a plausible site for the fight on the map. It looks like this. Draven's fight is mechanical easy, but he deals a lot of damage. So rend your soul means he will shoot ranged shots that can shotgun you if you took many projectiles of it, if you were close. Your soul is mine means he will dash attack you. Succumb to the Empire is a very slow telegraphed attack that will shoot in a straight direction, and it will shoot out to both directions of the initial attack. Finally, he calls for Assinia for help. She just uses her 4 circles attack that detonate after a short duration. Just keep listening to the vocal cues, or you can read them in the chat. Xenia's fight is easier to locate once you actually find the entrance itself, and it's an even easier fight. When Xenia blinks, she applies a slowing curse in a short range where she lands. She uses the same 4 circles attack she aided Draven with. When she yells "Insolence!", she will unleash a long range attack in a cone in front of her. And her most deadly attack is when the green shimmer leaves her head and she shivers in her place. That's her deadly mortal attack. When she uses her bone prison, do not panic. Just shoot your way out. You have plenty of time before her rain of shards attack. And finally, she calls Draven to assist her, and he only uses his shotgun shards attack. Now, the final boss to this area, Lachlan. Stay away from him when he is monologuing, because he double stomps on spawn. He has 2 similar attacks with the ranged green shimmer, one in his hand, he throws in a straight line. You can dodge roll into him twice to dodge the double stomps if you are close or melee. And the other green shimmer below you that goes up slowly and then stomps down, and it slows you in the process. He unleashes a burrowing slow attack that I prefer to lead away from the fight, as it applies slow and damage over time. He also has a very cheap stomp attack that has a massive area and range and deals a lot of damage. So, after killing Lachlan, you do not need to go back to town and can keep going through to the next area. In Hunting Grounds, we need to kill Krobel for the 2 passive points. We need to find Oakham Farmlands and the entrance to Freythorn, which is usually near Krobel's fight site. And when I say find the entrance to an area, you have 2 options. Take the checkpoint or go to the area and just touch the waypoint. This way you can just come back easier from the waypoint in town. I'm not really sure if you need to do the ritual or not, the one in Hunting Grounds to initiate Finn's Freythorn quest, but just do it, it's easy. It's good for experience. So I recommend you do it. Once you spot an empty pit, that means Krobel's site is nearby. Krobel is a very easy boss that has 2 faces. There isn't really much to say about the Krobel fight, just keep dodge rolling his telegraphed slow attacks and you should be golden. It's a really easy fight. And in between the faces, after he picks up the bell, he is basically invulnerable, so do not waste mana. Till he reaches the pit. Kill him, pick up the book, and use it from your inventory.
Like wildfire. No creature is safe.
Freythorn is a very dangerous place, so take it slow. Here, we need to do 3 rituals, then the 4th, which is the boss. It's an event where you activate the ritual effigy, kill the spawns, and move on to the next one. If you found the boss spawn before doing the 3 others, just take the checkpoint. So we can come back easier via checkpoint teleport. King in the Mist is a heavily mechanical boss, so bear with me. He has 2 phases. The first phase, when he yells Sprout, he will deal damage in a circle of medium range around him. Thorny Grip or Lone Sigh is his cone AoE attack in front of him. Be careful of the damage over time patches on the ground, colored in red and purple. They deal damage in physical and in chaos respectively. When he yells keep running and you find a purple aura around you, keep moving. If you stopped, you get stunned or rooted. Marked for death, he spawns 1 or 2 effigies that deal damage over time, so kill them as they spawn. So in his second phase, he yells the end is nigh and conjures a ball that launches towards you and does a similar effect to his Sprout attack, but around the ball landing site rather than himself. and leaves behind Chaos Mines. The vocal cues are key for this fight. His second curse attack is opposite to Keep Running. This one has red aura around you and stuns you if you keep moving. You can only dodge roll once or twice when afflicted. On killing King in the Mists, you get 30 spirit when activating the Glooming Skull from your inventory and a level 4 spirit gem. TB back to town and from town to Ogam Farmlands. Here we only need to find Una's loot inside one of the houses or huts marked with a checkpoint. Una will give us a 2 passive points book on returning it to her, and we need to find the entrance to Ogam village. We can absolutely ignore the crop circles, it has nothing, we only fight a rare monster there. It's pointless. In Ogam village, we only need to kill the executioner, and if this is your first time in Ogam village, you need to find Renly's tools somewhere in the southern area to unlock the salvage bench for you and all your future characters. I like to keep heading northwest till there is no more west. That means the executioner fight is to the north. He is mechanically very poor, with very heavy damage. He attacks in 2 big swings in front of him. When he yells, "Justice will be served," he will use a very wide slam in front of him that deals a lot of damage. And when he yells and waves, that means he's summoning trash mobs. And when he does the slit throat and yells guillotine, he will drop a guillotine from the air that has a wide range and a very faint indicator and can one-shot you. He has another slam attack that is very similar to the tutorial boss, a ranged slam, but he didn't use against me here for some reason. So, after killing Executioner, release Leitis via the lever, talk to her, and go for the Manor Ramparts. In this area, start by going in the opposite direction of the waypoint. Keep heading west till we find the western wall. Then keep heading north till we find the gallows. We take east from the gallows, ignore the first road and take the second one. This should lead us to the manor, the last map in Act 1. But first, we use the Manor waypoint to go back to town to get the 2 points from Una for her loot, get a cold rest charm if you haven't, and grab the biggest life flask Una has to offer. So you talk to Una and you get the Book of Specialization, and now we're almost ready for Geonor.
Goodbye.
Candlemas resides in the first floor, so do not miss him. He drops an item that gives you plus 20 to max HP when you activate it from inventory. Find this entrance. It's like this. Checkpoint. That's Candlemas. I have to activate it.
What foul energy gives life to you?
Ever further into the dark. Shadows hover as though unsettles our minds.
Fakes. Then he attacks. Now he will blow. He will blow fire. He fakes. Then he attacks. Candlemas also has a mortar attack that he didn't use against me in this fight. It's very dangerous, so when you see him like preparing and his bristles in the back start glowing, take some cover in the chairs around the map.
Defiler of flame.
Now this is what you want to fight.
Rest when you're dead.
This terrace, this hole, the floors. That means you're going in the right direction.
Nothing more.
Do not worry about Geonor. Just worry about the way to Geonor. It's way more dangerous. Way more dangerous than the boss itself.
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging.
Want to find this broken foundation? Means you're walking in the right direction. See, now the foundation says two-way. So we check one of them. Nope, it's not it. Try it the other way. Yep, red pustules. Walk in the right direction. Walk into the direction of the red pustules.
Yes, more.
Checkpoint.
Don't stop.
I know what
We found
The
Geonor.
beast hungers.
and it is not good.
Now the Geonor fight. He's gonna jump in here.
I promise.
No noose this
No news this time.
Remove your head myself.
I think not, Mad Wolf.
First one's
This is his first form, the human form. He has two forms.
you'll pay with your life.
Now be careful because he will do half a circle behind him.
First one's
Be careful because you can freeze yourself in here. This is his wolf form. He will summon a couple of wolves. This howl.
Oriana! Open the cage. Release the beast. Give me what you promised.
Stay away. He's trying to turn.
So much more.
It's point to start to fight him here.
Manipulative whore. How dare you attack me? I'm the all I've given you.
Now he's in the second phase, full form. Now he will jump, so he's attacking, so you don't get the movement penalty. Now he's gonna summon.
Air grows colder.
Pay attention to his voice cues. When he shuts up, he will dash. Oh shit, is this one? Just wait like a second when he shuts up and dodge preemptively. When they all die like this, that means he's come back. He will jump, sees attacking, dodge. I smell your blood. He will take a lot of time to cook this one. Look for the empty place. Solstice, left, right. Isolation, that means he's going to shotgun in front of him. Smell your blood again, same mechanic. Look for the empty patch. Will jump, sees attacking, dodge. Chilling Frost or Desolation, that means he is going to shotgun in front of him. Go all in. Solstice, that one does Corrupted Blood, so be careful. Be extra careful from this one. Now these Solstice ones, or the beams, become random, so good luck. Oh shit, I didn't notice. I was so caught up in my speaking. And that's how easy you kill him. He was gonna summon again, but our damage out, but it's just nasty.
Allow me to clear your mind.
So that's pretty much Act 1.
Oriana. Death waited at the door.
Yeah, he's still caught in the in the summon voiceover. That's a bug.
From the Vastiri. Yes. Find
Nothing you can do here. You have to wait. Maybe you can like open the portal,
please
because it takes some time.
stop the madness. As you wish.
Get whatever he drops and go back to the encampment. And that's pretty much Act 1. So I will do Act 2 and Act 3, so you guys can level up your alts faster. But Act 1 is pretty much the smallest one of them all. Talk to them all, because maybe you missed the quest or something. So speak to everyone, and speak to the hooded one in the end, to follow the beast's trail. and go to Act 2. If, just to make sure, press U and make sure you killed every boss or did every activity with the plus on it, because that's the progression quests or side quests. Yep, seems clear. Go to the second floor. Yep, everything is alrighty. The ones you really need to make sure you killed are the Candlemas for the 20 max HP, King in the Mists for the 30 spirit, and for the first spirit skill gem, Bera the Rotten Pack, the Ice Witch. She gives you 10% cold resistance. And Una's Hot. She gives you 2 skill points with Crowbell. Where's Crowbell? Yep, the Crowbell. 2 passive skill points. You get 4 passive skill points in Act 1. So do not miss them. Okay guys, this was Mercy Banisher. And I'll catch you all in the second act video.